All relationships are based on utility. Let me explain. Okay. So people like to, throw this word, the four-letter word, LOVE, love. Okay. Talking about, oh, I love you. I feel a certain way about you. Yeah. I cannot sleep without thinking about you. Oh, I love you more than money. I love you more than this. Bullshit. I don't believe in love myself. Why? Because there's no value in love. Love is actually weakness. I'm saying we can hear debates about the different forms of love and how they manifest. That is not here. I'm not here to talk about that right now. That's probably a conversation for another day. I can help make a whole 1 hour video about all different forms of love that do exist. But the love that exists between the relationship between different people is purely based on utility. Think about it. We like to think about friendship, for example. If that friendship does not offer any value, if there is no value exchange between the so-called friends, then that relationship is false. It's just built on false premise, right? Marriage between a man and a woman is stuff like contracts. I would like to think marriage as a contract that is utility based. It's based on its usefulness. The woman gets to bring something on the table. She gets to give you children, she gets to give you other services, and then you provide for her. The moment any one of you stop doing whatever exchange or whatever input that they have, then that marriage is based on falsehood. It just dies a natural death. The moment I become not useful to that uh, arrangement that we call marriage. For example, if for some reason I stop providing for my family because of some reasons I cannot control. For example, I get entrenched or I lose my job, I get fired from my job that I work from 9 to 5. If I stop providing, the longest this woman is going to put up with me being jobless, I think it's a few days, a week, a month, maybe, if we can stretch it that far. Hmm? If my woman stop cooking for me and being useful around the house, then she stop being useful. There's no need for me to still be hanging on to that relationship. It just dies off. But I'm pragmatic, I'm practical. Is there some other reasons why the relationship do come to an end? Yeah, of course. But the main one is utility. The moment you stop being useful in that arrangement, what are we doing? Also, there is nothing like unconditional love. Remember, even when people are taking vows in the church to start off a relationship or a marriage, there are some set of things that are said. Oh, I'll love you when this happens, when this happens, when this doesn't happen, when this happens. Those are conditions, bro. And they are predicated upon a false premise. The biggest evidence or backing I can give this one is the arranged marriages that we've seen different communities practice. It is there in Islam and Hinduism, they practice that. And we've seen the highest success of marriage in that arrangement. It is not based on love. You probably meet this person that you're going to marry and commit for the rest of your life. For the first time that it's happening, you are going to meet them the moment you are getting married. When you tie the knot. mm, it is not crazy. It's not a crazy idea. I think it's a fantastic idea. I think marriage should be a communal base. It should be a community. It should be all your family involved, all the society involved, everybody involved, to see to it that it becomes successful. Accountability and everything. Your father is involved, your mother is involved, all the rest of your family is involved, the society is involved in seeing the marriage come to fruition, and the raising of the kids should be communal, just like we did in good old days. That is what it has been done in successful societies. It has got nothing to do with love. Love, therefore, does not sustain marriage, because at some point that love is going to come to an end. That love is going to die off. It's not even beauty. If the reason why you got that woman in the first place is beauty, that too is going to fade away with time. So what happens then? Hmm? What happens when the youthfulness fades away into the horizons? Are you going to now leave that person? And muscles are good and all, but that too will